Hi everyone, we're gonna start in about 5 minutes, so make sure that you're, I don't know, getting your popcorn, getting your dinosaur roar on, because we're gonna start Dinosaur Park soon. See you soon. Alrighty, we're gonna start Dinosaur Park. Hi, my name is Miss Cali. I am here for reading time with the Queens today in the park. We have not done a live in-person reading time since last year in February. So we're very happy to be here in the park to do reading about dinosaurs. So I don't know if you know this. I mean, do you know this? Today we are doing dinosaurs for Dinosaur Park. And it's all dinosaur themed. We did a dinosaur themed craft, and we're going to do a dinosaur themed songs and a dinosaur themed book.
Where is our
But first, we're going to sing the Reading Time with the Queen's theme song. If you know it, I mean, how could you not know it?
Oh, Miss Cali?
Yes, Miss Barb.
Do you have the live running?
Yes, I do. Oh. The live is running. So hi everyone on Facebook Live. Hi. I'm going to sing.
It's not on Facebook?
Well, that's poor. My Baba said that it was on Facebook. It's working.
Okay.
Miss Dinah says so. Okay. I'm going to sing the Reading Time with the Queen's theme song. Here we go. Take a stand, make a scene. It's reading time with the Queens. Ah! I know you've been hoping for reading time with the Queens. The library's open for reading time with the Queens. There's lots to know about the world today, so open a book, let's make our way. There's crafts to be making at reading time with the Queens. Songs to be singing at reading time with the Queens. Today we'll learn that we each are a star. We'll spread kindness wherever we are. It's so much fun, but it's not a dream. It's reading time with the Queens. Roar! Woo! Yeah, so it was reading time with the Queens theme song. Thank you so much for being here. Let's just get right into it. And let's do some very important things. So here at Reading Time with the Queens, we make a very special. It's very important to us to be learning sign language because one of our best reading time buddies, thank you, is Mr. 𝐬𝐢𝐠𝐧. Mr. 𝐬𝐢𝐠𝐧 is deaf, and so the way that we speak to him, usually his husband, Mr. Aaron, is around, but Mr. Aaron isn't here today. So we're going to learn a different way of speaking with deaf people that's not necessarily sign language. We are going to learn sign language, but because my sign language is not very good, another way that we can communicate with deaf people is by using whiteboards. So that's what Mr. 𝐬𝐢𝐠𝐧 prefers today. Mr. 𝐬𝐬𝐠𝐧, do you want to come over here? Could you get up here? Mr.
Oh,
𝐬𝐬𝐠𝐧.
yes. Happily.
Everyone say hey for Mr. 𝐬𝐬𝐠𝐧. So this is the first time we're going to learn. This is how you clap for deaf people, so they know that you're like, hey, applause. Hi, Mr. 𝐬𝐬𝐠𝐧. Hi. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm good. I'm good. Alrighty, so we're going to learn some signs. You've picked out some premium signs, some signs that we're going to learn. I'm going to write this down so Mr. 𝐬𝐬𝐠𝐧 knows. You've picked out signs. Could you please, gotta say please, teach them to us? Okay, so yes, you have 3 signs. Okay, 3 signs. First one, park. Oh, because we're in a park. We're gonna learn park. Okay, so it's like 2 parts. So we do this and then this. Everyone do that with me? So you like this and like this. So that's park. Park, okay? So the second sign, dinosaur. Dinosaur. Yay. Okay, so that's how you do dinosaur. Dinosaur. So now we know a dinosaur park. Yeah. And the third sign, friend. Friend. Does you friend. So we're also learning friend. I'm sure that'll come up again later in our books. There's lots of books with friends. Okay, so the signs. So we're going to do it again. Park, dinosaur, and friend. There we go. And that was 3 signs that we just learned from Mr. Zay. Thank you. Thank you for the signs, Mr. Zay. Alrighty, so make sure that you're using those signs, and I'll help remind you as we go throughout reading time. Alrighty, thank you so much. Bye. It's very important to be learning signs so we can, even though I'm not very good at sign language, I do make a point of learning every day. And then when I do know a sign, I can use it with my deaf friends. So there we go. Alrighty. Having fun on the streets today. Everyone's out in Pocatello.
That's fun.
It's a very good time. I've never ridden a motorcycle, but it sounds fun. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is read a book, because it's reading time. What a fabulous idea. Mr. Lance, this is Mr. Lance. Everyone say, hey, Mr. Lance. Yeah, hi, Mr. Lance. Yeah, Mr. Lance, do you want to actually switch spots with me so you can get to the microphone?
Sure.
And then you have a book for us, right?
I do.
Okay, awesome. So if you got like a craft kit, I'm pretty sure there should have been a little a flyer in there that shows you the names of the different dinosaurs that are going to come up in this book. And yes, it's a fun time, so you can learn some dinosaur signs. I thought that'd be nice. Yes, and so Mr. Lance is going to read a book. What's the name of the book, Mr. Lance?
Okay. Did everybody get one of these first? You don't have to have them. It's not super cool. But we've got some spare. Miss Cali is much taller than me, so hold on. Give me a minute. There we go. Okay, can you all hear me? All right. So the book I'm going to read today is called How Do Dinosaurs Learn to Read?
Ooh.
This is by Yolen and Mark Teague. How does a dinosaur learn how to read? Does he skim through the pages? Oh, you know what? Did I miss a page? No, I did not.
No, you
Okay. Does he skim through the pages with powerful speed? Does he use his new book as a shovel or a bat?
A shovel.
That's a weird way to use a book. Play fetch with a dog? Throw books at the cat?
Books at the cat.
Or cat? Does he sound out the words? Or just take a quick look? Does she lose her huge temper, then jump on the book?
Oh my goodness. Can I see the pictures over here?
Oh yeah, sorry guys, here.
Which one's that one? Oh, that's an 𝐿𝐤𝐠𝐺. That's what it says here.
Yes, 𝐿𝐤𝐠𝐺 is the one we're throwing a huge temper. Does she flip every page, but not really look through it? Does she skip the hard words? Does a dinosaur chew it?
Chew it? Chew a book? That's silly. Can't eat books.
Don't eat books.
Don't eat books. I mean, you could try. Don't eat books.
Don't eat books. Does he read in the tub? Make the book a big boat? And then throw a tantrum when it doesn't float?
Have you ever read in the bath?
I have read in the bath, actually.
I'm guilty. But I have certainly not used it as a boat.
No, I have not turned the book into a boat. I was very careful not to get the book wet. Does he read on the potty while making a mess? Does he stay till the end of the book? Well, I guess.
Which one is that one?
That is...
A 𝐿𝐤𝐠𝐺.
Yeah, 𝐿𝐤𝐠𝐺.
Very interesting.
His dad doesn't look very happy at that, though. Look at... Poor dinosaur's making a mess.
He probably has to use the bathroom, too.
Oh, that's true. Does she scratch off the words with the tip of her tail? I don't know how to say that
Oh, 𝐿𝐤𝐠𝐧.
Okay.
I may or may not have got this.
Okay. Does he have a big hissy when his reading skills fail?
Oh,
Does a dinosaur wail?
oh dear. Everyone has difficult reading books from time to time.
True. Sometimes it's hard to read a book. This wind isn't making it easy for me right now. Okay. No, she's kind to each book, to the cover and pages. She reads very carefully, never has rages. That's much better, calmly reading a book.
Yes, yes, I agree.
She reads out each word till she knows they sound right. When she snuggles in bed, Mama turns down the light. That's the best way to do it, read before bed.
Yes, I agree.
Then he calls to his parents, who stand by the door. Please, Mama, please, Papa, can I read one more?
Sleep is also important, though. You don't have to read
Sleep
all
is-
night long.
that's
Goodness
true.
gracious.
Tomorrow, tomorrow, little dinosaur.
And that's the end of the book?
Yes, that's how dinosaurs read.
That's how dinosaurs learn to read. Very good. Well, that was a good book. We did get to do a couple of the dinosaurs. I do like that they have the names of the dinosaurs in the front of the book. So
Oh,
you
they
can,
do.
Yeah, you can check those.
It's true.
We printed them out for you. It's a good way. Well, I really like, I like that book because of the dinosaurs. I like learning the dinosaur names. I also like the idea of dinosaurs. Sometimes I think, you know, what would the world be like if there was a dinosaur? It's too bad there's no dinosaurs around anymore,
I
right?
think I'd be really good friends with a dinosaur.
I'm friends with a ah! Woo! Ah, it's a dinosaur! Oh, run! Oh, run! It's a dinosaur! Ah! Oh, I lost Mr. Lance! Where'd Mr. Lance go? Mr. Lance, over here! Oh, run for the dinosaur! Run for the dinosaur! Mr. Lance!
Where should we go?
Ah! Wait! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move at all! If you don't move, they can't see you. No, dinosaur! Dinosaur, are you okay? I think the dinosaur's crying. I think this is what's happening to the dinosaur. Dinosaur, are you crying? I think we might have hurt the dinosaur's feelings, Mr. Lance.
Oh no!
But did you just want a friend? Dinosaur, oh, that's so, okay.
Okay,
That was
I could be friends with a dinosaur.
I guess so, maybe. I don't know. I've never met a dinosaur before, have you?
No.
No, this is our first dinosaur. Well, maybe that was a little melodramatic of us, you kind of thing. Oh, I'm
Maybe.
sorry, dinosaur. Would you like a side hug? Yeah, okay, there we go.
There we go.
I was a little scared being near your jaws, but it's okay. It's okay. So you're a dinosaur. How are you doing? Good. Okay, that's nice. Well, I guess we could try being friends. What kind of things do dinosaurs do? You eat things. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of things do you eat? Oh, stomp.
Stomp? Okay.
Stomp.
I can.
Like, is this dancing? You like to dance?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
We have that in common. I like to dance too. Okay. Well, I have an idea. Why don't I play a song that we can dance to? Does that sound fun? Okay. Perfect. Okay. Crisis averted. Let's play a song.
Okay.
Would you want to dance with the dinosaur and I'll play the ukulele?
Sure.
That sound good? Okay. Dinosaur, come over here. Come over here. We'll sing a song. I have a good idea for a song. It's called Tiny Dino. You're kind of a big dino, but this will work. This will work.
Okay.
this song. It's called Tiny Dino. It is repetitive. And it is a song about a dinosaur. Here we go. A 1, 2. Hey mama, mama, what you gonna do? Mama, keep us out of trouble all day and night. Hey mama, mama, we can make it through, mama, 'cause we got enough love to hold you tight. I may be small, but I'm tough. I know that sometimes things get rough, but I'm learning from you that I can be big as I wanna be. Oh, I let up the loudest roar, 'cause I'm an itty bitty little kind of dinosaur. I let up the loudest roar, 'cause I'm an itty bitty little kind of dinosaur with a fierce shadow. Hey! A fierce shadow. Hey mama, mama, when the day is new, mama, rising in the early morning with me. Hey mama, when the day is through, mama, chasing the tall shadows through the trees. I may be small, but I'm tough. I know that sometimes things get rough, but I'm learning from you that I can be big as I wanna be. Oh, I let up the loudest roar, 'cause I'm an itty bitty little kind of dinosaur. Yeah, I let up the loudest roar, 'cause I'm an itty bitty little kind of dinosaur with a fierce shadow. Hey! A fierce shadow. Ooh, yeah! Ooh, yeah! I let up the loudest roar, 'cause I'm an itty bitty little kind of dinosaur. I let up the loudest roar, 'cause I'm an itty bitty little kind of dinosaur with a fierce shadow. Hey! Shadow, shadow. Woo! That was it! Yay! That was Tiny Dino. And I should mention that was by a group called Andrew and Polly. It was not by me, but thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for dancing with us, Dinosaur.
Yes, thank you.
It was very nice to meet you. I'm so sorry that we ran away so rudely when you showed up to our Dinosaur Park. I mean, I should only assume that a dinosaur would show up to Dinosaur Park. And here you are. Well, thank you so much. We're going to read another book, and so you're free to join us and read the book with us. Does that sound good? Okay, cool. Woo! Thank you, Dinosaur. Yeah, you can sit down. Yeah, let's go.
Careful, don't. There you go.
Yeah, don't watch out for the cork. It's okay. Yeah. Just walk that way. Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's no problem. Okay.
You're good now. We got you. There we go.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Certainly a little bit different. Usually dinosaurs don't show up to reading time. Just so you know, it's a special occasion.
Hey, hi.
Hello.
Oh, Miss Kelly.
Yes, hi. It's me, Miss Cali, and you are?
I'm Miss Barb.
You're Miss Barb.
We do crafts together.
Yes, sometimes. Most of the time. Last month we didn't.
My goodness, I have to be careful of nodding my head. Look at my boingity dinosaurs, everyone. They're a little heavy. I keep forgetting they're up there.
They're really nice. They're really fun.
So earlier today, we did a reading time at the park, at Caldwell Park.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Dinosaur Park.
Yes.
So today, we are creating a dinosaur, in fact.
Oh, okay.
It's a special dinosaur.
Okay, I have a picture of it. Would you want me to show them?
Sure.
Yep. Okay, this is the dinosaur we're making. Woo! It's a Bron-tube-saurus. Ooh! And it's made out of what? Tell us what it's made out of.
A tube.
A toilet paper tube.
Toilet paper tube. Therefore, that's why we named him Bron-tube-saurus.
Bron-tube-saurus, yes.
All right, guys, let me show you what we're going to need, first of all. On the Facebook, and I think also on our website.
Yep. Craft Corner website.
Which is readingtimewiththequeens.com.
Woo! Readingtimewiththequeens.com.
And then there's a Craft Corner section that you can go into. But it will have a link to this template that you can print out.
Yep.
And then along with that, you will need, of course, a toilet paper tube.
Toilet paper tube.
Some markers.
Very nice, very nice.
I got colorful with mine. You'll see in a minute, but you can do 1 color, 20 colors, whatever you like. You need a glue stick.
Glue stick.
Scissors.
Scissors. And that's it?
That's it.
That's it? Oh, that's a pretty simple craft.
Yeah.
Okay, well, how do we put it together?
Okay, let me clear my table just a little bit.
Okay.
Well, I guess I need everything on here. So.
Oh, so yeah. So anyways, if you're watching this and you've gotten a kit from 𝐬𝐢𝐠𝐧, the library, or the bookshelf in Idaho Falls, this is when you're gonna take out your kit. And yeah, all this stuff should be in there except for like the glue and the scissors.
The glue and the scissors.
But everything
Oh, the
else is in
markers.
there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so our first step is coloring the shape, and you actually want to color it before you cut it.
Yeah.
Simply because it's bigger piece and it's easier to color that way.
A lot easier.
So I have taken the liberty to start coloring. Here's the body
Ooh,
shape.
very nice. Yeah.
And we'll cut that out in just a second with you. And then I've also gotten the head and the tail, and I made this one kind of colorful.
Oh, very
so
nice.
Those are all cut out. So I'm sure you know how to cut, but
Well, let's do it together still.
we'll do it together still.
Yeah.
Get my glasses on.
Well, so this is really nice. I last time we got to do a craft together was in May, because you had to do it all by yourself for June, and then you we went up to Nana's farm last month. So
That's right.
we baked biscuits instead.
Biscuits instead of Barb. Yep.
But this is nice. I really like this. I like when we make stuff out of toilet paper tubes. Like when we made a kazoo out of a toilet paper tube.
Yes.
That was really fun. So recycling, making sure that we're reusing things.
We made that horse.
Oh, we did make that horse a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just say that she was very difficult.
Very pretty, and it ended up really pretty after.
Yes. Okay, guys. So we've got the piece cut out.
Okay.
And then here on the template, you can see there's some lines here,
Okay.
and then just some little dots here. Those are going to be cut lines where we're going to cut to be able to wrap around the toilet tube.
Okay. Perfect.
And let's see how far does that go up?
Probably right. It looks like you got like the blue legs and the orange body there.
So right about there, it looks like. Poor Miss Barb, her eyesight is not the best, and I colored over the lines a little bit.
Well, you still make super great crafts, though.
Okay, so those cuts and this cut. Okay, so I'm going to actually mention to you that the printed instructions that will be attached to our website instructions does not instruct you to make color the back side.
Oh, that's
But
true.
since the whole body is colored, I thought we'd color the back side.
Yeah, back and front.
And
Makes
I'll
sense.
do that real quick. I'm sure you know how to color, but
So we're just gonna color in the other side after it's cut out,
right.
because there's not template on both sides.
On the back, exactly. It doesn't have the outline drawn on the back side.
Right.
So I wouldn't have known where to color.
All right. Well, that is okay. It's a easy time.
Boy, Miss Barb always forgets details here. Okay, we need to make the part of your artwork will be making the eyeball and the smile.
Right, because it's not on the
template.
template.
Because
But yeah, it's more
sometimes
creativity.
you can use those little wiggle eyes, those little doodle eyes. So before I color the whole head, I need to remember to draw the eye
There we go.
so I can color around it though here.
Very nice. Some blue eyeshadow.
Little blue eyeshadow, exactly. All right. Color. So Miss Cali, it was a fun time at the park today, eh?
Yeah, it was. I was about to say, I really liked being able to see. I got to see a couple of y'all in person, which doesn't get to happen very often. We kind of saw. Let's see. Well, we went to Pocatello Pride, which was very nice. Very nice. Didn't do a reading time there, but we got to see a lot of kids, a lot of kids and families.
Yep.
And then we did like a little fundraiser this last month for Christmas in July. That was really cool. But besides that, this is like the first time we've had an in-person reading time since last year.
I know.
So
I've counted. It's been 17 months.
17 months. Oh goodness. Well,
that darn COVID
time flies when you're having fun, I suppose.
kept us away, but never fear, reading time is here.
Yes, it is. Well, speaking of which, obviously the reason we were not able to do something in person is because, everyone's having to make sure they're taking precautions to keep themselves safe, and also other people safe, our neighbors. So, we've had to do some really difficult things, but that doesn't mean that we haven't had fun in the meantime. And I'm very grateful that we're able to do really cool things like this, like make crafts together over the internet.
Yes,
in the meantime.
Okay, well, it was a very quick job.
Telling job. Okay, well, we get the idea.
But yes,
a good time.
We get the idea. We've got color front and back. All right, let's see here. You want to get the body shape.
Okay.
Kind of get the leg pieces right at the top where it's cut, and kind of gently. Oh, can you see that? I'm sorry, I'm kind of low up here. Gently just turn them front and back, just so you can get kind of a little bit of a crease.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Then we'll grab our template. Let's just kind of make sure we've got everything evened out here. Yep. Okay. So from here, we'll want to take our glue stick. Ugh. Brand new glue stick.
Do you need help?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you got
there
it.
we go.
Okay.
Oh man, all the school supplies in the stores these days.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
They're
be back to school soon.
So fun. Okay, so you'll want to.
This Barb likes school so much.
They're so fun. All of the
Yeah,
pretty
no, I
notebooks
agree.
and stuff.
I agree.
So you'll want to take the glue and put it on this middle strip. Warning, warning, warning. Do not put glue on the actual legs.
Okay.
You can put glue actually in this center part of the legs, but don't put them on the individual legs because they're
Not gonna be glued
not
to anything.
glued to anything. So
Yeah.
otherwise you'll just have a sticky mess.
Good tip.
I know.
You're full of them.
It's crazy.
Glue, glue, glue.
All right, let me come up here. So yeah, guys, I just took the glue stick and I rubbed it all down that center part, and then I got this part in between the legs.
Amazing.
Okay. All right, so now we get our toilet roll, and we'll get the ends of
Kind of center it on the
center
tube.
it on the tube. Yep. And then take your fingers and just take the center part, pull those little legs out of the way, and swing it around.
Okay. Hey!
Give it a couple good squeezes,
That's pretty nifty.
and then push down. I'm just still squeezing the seam here while I'm kind of pushing down along in here. Okay.
Very cool. Gotta make sure it's nice and
All right. Now, one
glued.
little, let me see. So he doesn't actually stand up yet. So we still have to do one more little thing on
Okay.
the legs. I do need to pin him up just a little bit.
Okay.
This was the part that, okay, yeah, that's right. It's been a while since I made one. Okay, so we actually want the legs. Oh my goodness, I didn't quite get it centered. Pardon me.
Okay, so what's the tip and the trick?
Let me get this a little glued better. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
All right. So we need to get the very edge of the legs attached to the tube. So you'll only want to maybe just like the width of the glue stick, just go like yay.
Okay.
And push those down. Cali, you should sing for us in these moments of silence.
So, what am I supposed to sing? Yeah, the song. Oh, so I guess I will say this: the song that we sang this afternoon was called "Tiny Dino," and it was by Andrew and Polly. And I'm going to put it. I don't know if you know this. I mean, do you know this? We have a playlist on Spotify that has most of the songs that we've done for Reading Time in the past. So if you like look up Reading Time with the Queens on Spotify, you'll find this playlist and you can have a fun time listening to it. And I'll put that song on there so you can listen to someone sing it.
That'll be great.
Okay.
Okay. So this is not quite dry, but I'm kind of just
Keeping going.
holding it together a little bit. So the slit on the head,
Mm-hmm.
you want to take and split the pieces.
Okay. One to one side and one to the other. Yeah.
At this point, it doesn't matter which end goes where because it's oh, that isn't like that.
Yep, like that.
Because it doesn't have a head or a tail yet. And so you're just going to place it here. So we'll get some glue.
Put it at the front.
This will be the front, so we'll call this the head part. Yep.
Perfect. Nifty. Very cool.
Stay. All right. And the tail piece. Whoop. Let's see here. They told us to take the tail piece and kind of flip up the end. Just kind of a little bit of a crease. And gluing a little tip. So
I'm messing with it. I'm sorry.
He's having a hard time, this poor little dinosaur. And then that just attaches to the top of the tube.
Okay. Oh my
Which will be
goodness.
the tail. And so yeah, if you do the little flip, his tail will flip up. Otherwise, just a straight tail. But it's however you want to do it. But this, you just want to then set it aside and
Let it dry.
let her dry. Yep.
Oh wow.
And then you can have your very own Bron-tube-saurus.
Okay, and yeah, so we have another one that's done here.
Yep,
Yeah, they're friends.
we did that one just all one color.
Yep.
It's got some fun toenails, but this one I just was feeling colorful today.
Is that a good transition? I don't know. Okay, anyways. Yeah, that's a great craft, Miss Barb. I love it.
Thanks, guys. And as always, if you do make our crafts, you need to share with us so we can see.
We're very
See
interested to see
your
what you made.
creativity.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Have your folks send us a picture on our Facebook page, Instagram page, and yeah,
You could be featured in our craft roundup.
indeed.
Yes. Okay.
So thanks.
Okay, we have one more book for you, and it is one of my favorite books ever. It is called We Don't Eat Our Classmates. It's an informative book, non-fiction. I know you guys are starting school and things can be scary. And one of the things that you can remember is that no one's going to eat you because we do not eat our classmates. Okay. And it's by Ryan T. Higgins. And there's a dinosaur on the front, so yeah. It's good. Could you hold that, Miss Yolen?
Of course.
Thank you. Okay, here we go. We don't eat our classmates. There's a thing that says, hey, kids, you will never be eaten by a T-Rex. They are extinct, I promise. No offense. Here we go. Penelope Rex was nervous. It's not every day a little T-Rex starts school. Ooh, starts school. Little T-Rex starts school. What are my classmates going to be like? Will they be nice? How many teeth will they have? This was very important. Very important to know how many teeth your classmates have. So there's Penelope. There's Penelope's mom. Getting ready for school. Penelope's mom bought her a new backpack with ponies on it. Ah, ponies! Ponies were Penelope's favorite because ponies were delicious. I rode a pony last month. Last month, and I did not eat the pony. I did not know they were delicious. Penelope's dad packed her a lunch of 300 tuna sandwiches.
Whoa.
And 1 apple juice.
That's a lot of sandwiches.
Yes, we got our priority straight there. Finally, the big day came, and Penelope Rex was very surprised to find out that all of her classmates were, what do you think they are? Children! Ah! All of her classmates were children. Can you believe such a thing? Every single one of them. So she ate them.
Oh no.
Because children are delicious.
Oh no.
Penelope Rex, said Mrs. Noodleman, we don't eat our classmates. Please spit them out at once. So she did.
Oh, good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm very glad.
Yes.
It was not the best way to start school. Still, Penelope was determined to have a good first day. So yeah, that's the first thing Penelope did when she got to school. Is eat her classmates. She tried hard to make friends at recess. And here you can see Penelope is trying to catch the kids at the bottom of the slide with her mouth, so maybe not a great idea. She finger painted some of her best work in this painting. I know you probably can't see. It is of her eating a child. Maybe also not a great subject. She even saved Griffin Emery a seat at lunch. You can sit here, she says as she points to her plate. It's great. Penelope started to notice everyone was making friends but her. How could this be? Everyone's they're sitting in a circle and everyone's in a half circle away from her. That's very sad. That could be very, very sad when you don't get to make friends. It was lonely. There's Penelope all by herself at the end of school. Gonna make a single friend. When she got home, her dad asked about her first day of school. I didn't make any friends, Penelope cried. None of the children wanted to play with me. Penelope Rex, her father asked, did you eat your classmates? Well, maybe, sort of, just a little bit. Seems like this is a recurring issue. Sometimes it's hard to make friends, said her dad, especially if you eat them. You see, Penelope, children are the same as us on the inside, just tastier. That gave Penelope a lot to think about. And she's standing up at night thinking about how kids are just like her. She never thought. The next day, Penelope tried really hard. But poor Penelope, she could not stop herself from eating her classmates.
Oh, no.
Mrs. Noodleman, Penelope ate 𝐬𝐢𝐠𝐷 again. How could this happen? And they were all afraid of her. Oh dear. I do feel a little bit bad for Penelope, I have to say. I know that it's not a good thing to eat classmates, but it is also not a good thing to be lonely.
She's trying.
She is trying. Except Walter. Walter was a goldfish. Uh-oh, how do you think this is going to end up? So Penelope tried to make friends with him. Will you be my friend? Chomp!
Oh, no.
Looks who's doing the chomping, though. This time it's Walter the goldfish on their finger. Oh, my goodness. And, of course, eek! Cried Penelope. Because that hurts. He's eating my finger. Wah! She found out that it's not very nice. It doesn't feel very good to be eaten. Once Penelope found out what it was like to be someone's snack, she lost her appetite for children. She stopped eating her classmates. Yay! Even when Cece Woodman spilled barbecue sauce all over herself. And soon, Penelope made friends. Found you, they say. Penelope was hiding. Well, Penelope was by a slide. I guess playing hide and seek. I don't know how well she was hidden, but...
Looks like she was trying to hide under it.
Yeah, hiding under the slide. And then Penelope here is saying, want a brownie? I helped make them. So offering brownies. Say sorry. It's very nice. Now, even when children look especially delicious, she peeks at Walter and remembers what it's like when someone tries to eat you. And Walter, the goldfish, stares right back at her and licks his lips. Apparently, because dinosaurs are delicious. There goes Penelope running away from the goldfish. And that's it. That's we don't eat our classmates. Yay! Wonderful. Alrighty, that was our last book. Thank you so much for coming to Reading Time. I do have one song that I want to sing real quick. This is a song I wrote. It's called Finding a Friend by me, Miss Cali G. Here we go. Finding a friend, spotting a pal, their name could be Fred, theirs could be Sal. Friends aren't hard to come by, you can find one in a zip. Try and make a best new friend by following these tips. Oh, put out your hand, they'll put out theirs, shake it like so. Now you're a pair, stick up for them. Show them you care, your new friend will be right there. Show your friend you love them, hear out their concerns. It's hard to be a friend sometimes, it's always time to learn. Oh, before you know, your friendship has grown. You both have a friend of your very own. Friends can last forever with memories you can feel. That's how you know your friend is real. Woo! That's it. I was finding a friend. Thank you so much for coming to Reading Time. I was very happy to be able to put on this wonderful Dinosaur Park presentation with you, but it wasn't just me, of course. We had a lot of help, and so I want to introduce back onto the pavilion all my other reading time buddies. We'll start with Mr. Lance. Yay! Thank you, Mr. Lance. And then also Mr. Zay. Yay! Thank you, Mr. Zay. And then also, where's Miss Barb?
She's behind you.
Miss Barb! Yay for crafts! And also Mr. Rowan's here. Thank you, Mr. Rowan.
There, hello.
And also the dinosaur! Yay! Dinosaur! Thank you so much for coming. If you do want to, make sure before you leave, I think everyone has craft kits, but if you want craft kits, make sure you get craft kits. We also have waters if anyone's thirsty. I should have said this. We have water. Oh my goodness. It's cold. And also, yes, if you do want a picture with us, that'd be cool. Just make sure you wear a mask. We'll also be wearing masks. It's a thing. I don't know if you heard. It's a thing that's going on. And yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thank you for coming. Bye!